I grew up Catholic, but I was so against the term God and anything that was sounding religious until I figured out that in physics we have discovered what they call God, and that is the quantum field. And it's the field that surrounds and connects all of us. And it's related to our biochemistry and things like mitochondria, which is the source of where our light comes from in our cells. And I just think it's cute. It's kind of sneaky how like God, the quantum field hides so in plain sight in our biology, in our in our everyday life, and it's so beautiful. So I'm going to share this quote here with you. If one will have faith in himself, faith in his fellow men, in the universe, and in God, that faith will light the place in which he finds himself. And by the light of his faith, he will be able to see that all is good. And the light shed by his faith will light the way for others. We become conscious of darkness only when we are without faith, for faith is ever the light of our day and the light on our way, making that way clearly visible to us, even when to all others it may be beset with obstacles and the ongoing rough. So I say this all the time, but you are a literal lighthouse for others. You know, the more that you focus in on your biology, your mitochondria, your biochemistry, and also the thoughts that you have about yourself, like we are designed, out of this book I'm reading, Science of Mind, we're designed in perfection. Like it's so difficult. I always share this picture because when you look at this picture, it's like this is an orchestra beauty. Like this is just one cell, but we have trillions of cells that happen to be working together out of some miracle. And we produce light within the cell when our thoughts are in connection with our body. And like, you are so beautiful. And if you don't feel like you are beautiful, like go into the light, embrace the light, into the physical light. And then our amino and our fatty acids are food forms of light that help our mitochondria produce and use energy to function. So you are so beautiful, you are so intelligent, and you light the way. You light the way for others. And it's no wonder they say you feel better when you are exercising and eating right and going into the sun and moving your body. You change your lens of perception, And also, like, I was thinking about this yesterday. There are so many people who think that the world is just full of bad people. Like, it's full of negative people who are only out for themselves. Like, you restore faith in humanity. Every single person that you meet, when you share your light with them, with the goodness in them, you show someone who may have lost all their faith that there are good people in the world. You are a lighthouse for others. Every single person we come into contact with, we are sharing our hormones with them, our biochemistry. We exchange biochemistry with them. And it is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And you could think about this. There may be somebody, you could be in a room full of people, and someone with really dark negative energy may walk in the room, and you can feel that, right? You could just look at someone and be like, you don't know why you feel like you're in a negative state, but that person is in a really dark negative place. And then there's someone else who walks into the same room, and it's like, oh, when I see this person, like, they feel so light, they feel good. And it's like, because you are constantly sharing hormones and biochemistry with people, you are a lighthouse for others. And if you don't feel that way, again, go into the sunlight. The sunlight is so abundant. There's plenty of us for all. There's enough of it to go around. And when you go into that light, practice surrendering. We can curl up and think like the sun is so bright. And I do recommend that you try and go earlier in the day or later in the afternoon if you're sensitive, to practice relaxing into this light. Because we do, like, just like when we're hungover, when we are used to sitting in darkness, depression doesn't like sunlight. So we're used to tensing up around the light instead of opening up, relaxing, and letting it fully in, letting it heal our body, letting it communicate with our mitochondria, purging, sweating, right? And even crying, you can go cry in the sunlight. That's the best place to cry, in my opinion, is to cry in the sunlight. So anyway, I hope this video is helpful for you in some way. There's so many things that could happen today. We just don't even know. The miracles, just like the sunlight, they are plenty. There's so many small good things that are going to happen today. We just don't even know. But yeah, you can like, share, subscribe. But as always, I do wish you the best of luck.